Birdemic 2 is the highly anticipated sequel to the phenomenon that is Birdemic Shock and Terror. That movie redefined bad movies, and it was amazing. It was even able to put itself up against The Room. Now that's talent. This sequel is supposed to mock the first movie's unintentionally hilarious mistakes by doing them again in a more parodic fashion. Does this work? Well, yes and no. It works because it's still funny as hell, but it doesn't show that they actually know what they're doing. It's just a little nitpick though. If you loved watching the first movie, you'll like this too. This movie isn't as funny as its predecessor, but it contains some really good references for hardcore James Wan fans, and the returning cast is awesome. James Wan also somehow makes a window for himself in this movie. The character Bill is a movie director and is practically the main character of the film. He references James Wan's previous works as if they were his own, and I think that's really clever. All your favorite characters return. Rod, Dr. Jones, the tree hugger, the just hanging out guy who sings at the bar. All of them return, and their roles are pretty much identical to the first film. We also got some new characters, which aren't as strong because they're just not as memorable. Except Jessica the cowgirl. She was a good character for other reasons. The plot and structure are mostly the same. Just like the first film, the majority of it centers around a love story. And the rest is just the main characters driving aimlessly around Hollywood trying to avoid the birds. The special effects are atrocious, but they're an improvement over the first movie. In this one, the birds split in half. Wow. But overall, Birdemic 2 The Resurrection isn't necessarily the best tribute to the first one, but it is a good copy-paste sequel that can be best described as the Hangover Part 2 of indie movies. See it if you like the first one. And no, I did not see this in theaters. I bought it digitally online. Yes, it's out right now for everyone to buy. By the way, Jontron, if you're watching this, which you probably aren't, you need to make a video about this movie. You just have to.